I called myself out. This is my open letter to myself. Dear Carrie-Ann, today you're writing this letter not from a place of shame, but from a place of strength. This is not a confession, nor is it an attempt to erase the past. It's a moment to embrace every part of your journey, even the darkest corners, with compassion and accountability. You remember those days, don't you? The days when gambling felt like an escape from the relentless storm inside you. It wasn't about the money, not really. It was about the rush, the fleeting moments when the world seemed to hold its breath and you felt alive. But that feeling was deceptive. The highs were followed by crushing lows, and with each loss, the weight of self-doubt grew heavier. You told yourself, just one more chance, one more win, and I'll fix everything. But that chance never came. Instead, you spiraled deeper into a cycle of self-loathing, depression, and desperation. You pushed people away. You built walls so high that even those who loved you couldn't climb them. You didn't want them to see the ugliness you believed defined you. You feared their judgment, their pity, and most of all their pain. So you hid. You wore a mask of defiance and indifference, all while battling the shame that gnawed at your soul. There were nights you stared at the ceiling, wondering if this was all life had to offer. Nights when the weight of your choices felt unbearable and hope seemed like a cruel joke. But even in those moments, a small, stubborn spark refused to die. It whispered that life could be better, even when you couldn't see how. That spark was your lifeline. Taking accountability was the hardest step. Admitting that you had a problem felt like tearing yourself open, but it was also the moment you began to heal. You stopped blaming the world, your circumstances, and even the addiction itself. Instead, you looked in the mirror and said, "This is on me, and I have the power to change it." You sought help even when you were terrified. You faced your fears, your regrets, and the pain you had buried for so long. You learned to forgive yourself, not as an excuse, but as a necessary step toward rebuilding your life. As you did, you discovered something extraordinary. Vulnerability is not weakness. It's courage. It's strength. It's the foundation of true connection and healing. Through this journey, you've transformed. The woman who once felt trapped and powerless has become a beacon of hope for others. You've turned your pain into purpose, using your story to guide those who are still searching for their way out of the darkness. You've shown them that it's possible to rise no matter how far you've fallen. You've learnt that healing is not a destination but a continuous journey. There are days when doubt creeps in, when the scars of the past feel tender, but you face those days with grace, knowing that every step forward is a victory. You've embraced the woman you are, flaws, scars and all, and in doing so you've found freedom. As you read this letter, remember that you are not defined by your mistakes, but by how you've risen from them. You are a testament to resilience, a living proof that hope, no matter how faint, can ignite a transformation. To anyone listening to this letter, know this: you are not alone. The path to healing is not easy, but it is worth every step. Take accountability for your actions, seek help, and hold on to that spark of hope. Life can be better. You can be better. And when you rise, you'll find a strength within you that you never knew existed. In strength and hope, you have the courage to call yourself out too.